by Justin Herbert here. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It is caught left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. All right, here we go, 2nd down. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Stays in the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Looking to the air here. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Completed here to Pickens. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing on first is Herbert. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Go.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. They're up by just 2, so you have to think they just want to get to the locker room. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by Deion Henley. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Has it downfield, working the left.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dicker connects there. And that grows the lead to 5. So we arrive at halftime here in Pittsburgh. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Now Boswell on to send this away. Rager with the return here. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. To the air this time. Herbert. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This a 54-yarder. On line, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they're going to stay down by 5. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Quick toss headed left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Dropping back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Another chance for him. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
From the gun, here's Akers. Breaks the tackle, still going. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, here we go.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, strike. Reload, reload.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's completed right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers set to punt it. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And without much room to work, he has a minimal... Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Plowing up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Herbert pushing his guys to get set quick. Throwing now off play action. He throws a bullet down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is...
And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone, Brock, and unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Yeah, usually why you see coordinators call runs. Try to give yourself a little bit more room. So if you want to take a risk on third down and it backfires, it doesn't backfire in 2 points. But let's give some credit to that defense. That's a big play, a momentum turner in the game.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Herbert from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So they're left facing third and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Trying to push this past the marker. And there was no place to go. He blew that run up at the line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Akers up the middle. He breaks the tackle, and they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chargers holding on to a field goal lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. They'll run here on 1st down. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Owen back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Trying to set this up quick. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got to keep moving quick here. Now we're on the counter.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Dicker on now for the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Chargers 27, Steelers 17. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dortch now to return.